That's Cathie Peterson. She's on the screen now. Cathie, it is fantastic having you on here tonight. We saw each other just a couple weeks ago. I know you've got some great stories, and these aren't the only stories. You have a ton of amazing stories about how you act on your promptings and using the promptings mechanism. So I'm going to let you take it from here.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. I am super excited to be here and share a little bit about my prompting story. So I started in promptings about 7 years ago, but the card I want to talk to you about is my first promptings card I ever sent to a stranger. So about 5 years ago, my mom was in the hospital. I was sad, and this company, Ken Goodrich is the CEO of Gettle Air Conditioning. They had these really fun, clever commercials. And one day I was sad. I got into my car, turned on my car, and his commercial came on the radio. And it just made me smile in the midst of, I was feeling sad, but his commercial brought a smile to my face. So I decided right then and there I was going to send him a thank you card. I didn't know anything about the company, but I went home and I just did a Google image search, found his logo. He always used his dog Sadie in his marketing. So I put her, of course, on the front. And just a quick little note of thanks to him. And I sent it with a 2-pack of brownies. And that I thought was it. I felt so good sending it. And then I kind of honestly forgot about it because a lot was going on at the time. Well, that card and brownies did make its way to the CEO's desk. And in a few weeks later, I actually received a phone call from Ken Goodrich. And the cool thing about this whole thing was he told me that my card and the brownies did the same thing that his commercial did for me, because he was having kind of a bad week and it turned his week around getting this on his desk. So that was such a great moment. And he loved the whole idea so much that he became a customer about 4 years ago. And he sends a birthday card and brownies to all of his over 1,000 employees every single year. So he's a multi-millionaire businessman, wonderful marketing mind, and he sees the value of sending and appreciating his employees for retention and just celebrating them. So that's an awesome story of my first promptings to a stranger. So here is a card. I love the 3-panel cards. I use them a lot for memory cards or remembrance type of cards. This is a Facebook friend of mine who posted that her precious dog had passed away. And she posted all of these amazing photos, and the writing you see in the middle is actually what she wrote on Facebook about her dog. And I just grabbed all of those images and her own words and created this card for her. There's nothing about me on this card. It's all about her and her little pup. This is the email I received from her. You sent me the most beautiful card I've ever received after my sweet dog Abby passed away. When I opened the envelope, this beautiful card was in it, and I literally burst out in tears. But those tears made my heart happy. You took the time to design and send me this keepsake card that I will always treasure close to my heart. I have it standing where my sweet Abby's ashes are. I can't even explain what that makes me feel, and to know that I was able to do that for somebody. Promptings really are amazing. And my third example, so this was my most popular card of 2023 so far. At the beginning of the year for New Year's, I sent this card. It's actually a card from our catalog with the Let Your Dreams Take Flight. I loved the card. I just did a Google search for some fill in the blank kind of resolution. And we all do resolutions at the beginning of the year, but I loved having the bucket list of what we want to do and also the year in review. I thought this was a really cool card to send, and I ended up sending it to many people. So this was a system card, And I sent it to my BNI members. I sent it to my Promptings family. I sent it to family and friends. And across the board, everyone loved this card because they really loved the idea of being able to like write down what they wanted, what they remembered from the last year, and also what they wanted to do this current year. I think I'm going to do it every single year. But it also reminded me of how much just recently we learned about sending cards to ourselves, which I had never really done before. And that is so powerful to send those resolutions, those goals, those I am statements and affirmations to yourself as a way to keep you going and keep your energy up and all of that. It's just amazing.
I love that. And yeah, we were both there at our Promptings to Prosperity event, and I really didn't do it. And I have 4. I have one sitting right here. I was talking about my book earlier, pre-call, and sitting right on my desk. Yeah, it's amazing the energy that you send when you send to others, but also when you send to yourself. So Cathie, thank you so much.